Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Jedi Knights Watch. My name is Graham, and today I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. I know I have a lot to be thankful for, including friends, family, my faith, and just my overall living conditions. Like, very thankful to be in this hobby with you guys and surrounded by such a great community. I hope you're all able to enjoy the day, have a great meal, and just kind of take some time to think about what you're thankful for. And while the hobby isn't, necessarily the most important thing in the world, I do like to have some fun with it since we are in this hobby together. And every year I go over my top 5 most thankful figures for the year. It doesn't have to be something that I bought this year. Could just be something that I'm extra thankful to have. But sometimes the list is more so what I've been able to get this year and kind of what I'm reflecting on. So today we're gonna do, I think it's my 4th annual top 5 figures that I'm most thankful for, 2025 edition. Before we get going, I want to invite you to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you don't miss any new content coming your way. All right, let's get into it with an honorable mention. And I felt really bad because I really don't have any Marvel figures on here. And I know somewhere out there, Brick Artemis is just crying himself to sleep because of this. But I'm going to give him a little taste of Marvel with an honorable mention, and it's going to be Spider-Man, the final swing suit, that nice metallic blue and red suit from the last movie that we've gotten. I actually earlier this year sold my Iron Spider so I could get this one because I really want something that A, looks good, but also is more iconic. I just like the traditional suit of Spider-Man, so I was able to get this one. He looks great on the shelf with the rest of the Marvel figures, and yeah, really happy to have him. So happy that I feel like I really don't need any other Spider-Man figures. All right, coming in at number 5 is going to be the Feral Predator. And this is one of my newer pickups. And big thanks to Hawk Wars Toys for bailing me out on this one. I remember when this was announced, and I was super excited to get it. But then, as time passed, it was a Hulu exclusive movie. So it's not like I could really watch the movie over again because I didn't have Hulu anymore. So it kind of faded from memory, and then other stuff came out that, seemed more important. And with Predator Badlands coming out, kind of was getting back into Hulu and watching the movies again, and I was like, man, I gotta have this figure. Almost missed the boat, but Hawk, he helped me out and get this figure. This thing is so cool. I'm excited to kind of build a mini Predator shelf, and I couldn't really do it without this guy. He's got such a unique look. So ugly and badass looking that he just towers over the rest of the figure. So number 5 is my Feral Predator. Number 4 is an older figure that it took me a long time to get, and I don't know, sometimes I thought maybe I'll never get this figure because of the price tag. And earlier this year I was able to pull the trigger and add this to the Star Wars collection, and it is going to be Grand Moff Tarkin. And luckily, I was able to find one without like glue issues or, uniform issues or anything like that, complete in the box. And I felt like I got a pretty solid price for it. So man, the head sculpt still holds up today. And he is just one of those villains that is iconic from Star Wars A New Hope. Glad to have, him in the shelf next to Vader. And he kind of fits in really well, like kind of a blend between Rogue One as well as A New Hope. We kind of have everything kind of flowing together, and I really like this figure. I'm so glad I got it. I don't think he needs a 2.0. I think the head sculpt still stands the test of time. Maybe proportions could be a little bit better, but this thing still looks great on the shelf, and it's one of the last grails around. Number 3, let's stick with Star Wars, and it's going to be the Snowtroopers 2-pack from Empire Strikes Back. And technically this is the VGM, but it's basically from Empire Strikes Back, so that's where it goes. This one is a fun story because a couple years ago I went to my local store with Figures and Fandom, Steve, and I was looking to pick up, it was actually on Black Friday, so I think it's like 2 years ago now, and I was going to pick up the single-pack Snowtrooper. They also had the 2-pack there, but I couldn't afford it at the time, so I was like, I'm good with just one. And I kid you not, when we get there, we're looking around, and we made a video about this too. There's an open spot, and that figure's gone. And I go up and I ask, and they're like, "Oh yeah, somebody actually called ahead and put that aside earlier today." So I was like, "Oh man, I missed out on my Snowtrooper." So then going back to that store over and over again and seeing that 2-pack, and it just seemed unattainable for the longest time. In 2025, I said, this is going to be the year of the OT. I'm going to get all these OT figures because, hey, OT is the most important to me, as well as 89 Batman. So I need to figure out how to get these figures. So I was able to, earlier this year, pull the trigger on the OT Star Wars Snowtroopers, and I think it was like a year and a half roughly. It might even have been longer, I don't remember, but it was a long time of going back to the store and seeing it, and man, it's just looking me in the face. And now I finally have it, and they look awesome. So number 3 is the Snowtroopers. So thankful to have those in the collection. Number 2 is 2 figures, if you want to call it a figure, but it's the same thing. Ooh, it's like a nice riddle for you. Number 2 is going to be the 1989 Batman Armory Vault. Yes, I have 2 of them, and I am super thankful to have both of them. If you know me at all, you know 89 Batman, probably my favorite Batman film, and it's what got me started with Batman. And Armories, Vaults, they have such a cool appeal, especially this one because it's so unique and it's limited. There's not many of them out there. Going to be getting the Dark Knight 2.0 Armory as well here in the near future, but this one is special to me because it's like an actual like vault. It looks amazing. It's heavy duty. This is actually made out of resin. I've had some problems when it got shipped to me, but we were able to fix it, so it's not that big of a deal. Don't plan on selling them anytime soon. So was able to put Batman, a DX9, inside the one, and Alfred from Mars Toys in front, and gosh, it's like the chef's kiss. It is perfection. And then in the other case, we also have the Jazz Inc. Batmobile with a diorama that I built myself, and the other, it's an IC Customs vault, by the way. So I have that in there too, and it just looks great. It's kind of like world building in the collection, and I've always just thought that vault looks super, super awesome, and I'm really happy and thankful to have that at number 2. Okay, number 1 figure that I'm thankful for. I'm cheating here, and I don't care. This is my list. Hey, let me know in the comments below, what is your list of figures that you're most thankful for in 2025? Number 1, you'll probably be mad at me about this, but it's the Jabba's Palace setup in the DF. It's Sideshow Jabba. It's the Sideshow Han in Carbonite diorama. It's the Gamorrean Guard. It's Skiff Lando and Boushh Leia. Boushh Leia, you know, kind of just an add in there. But everything together, it looks epic. I am just waiting for Bib Fortuna to be coming, hopefully in the next few months. But Jabba the Hutt, this was such a another big purchase, like big figures and things coming into the display this year. Jabba the Hutt is probably the most impactful, and it's one of my absolute favorites in the collection. Great job by Sideshow. Interchangeable parts, looks magnificent on the shelf. And then you add in the limited edition Han Solo and Carbonite, 1,500 pieces by Sideshow. It looks epic. Again, this was one that I've been kicking around for years of getting, and I finally pulled the trigger this year. Gamorrean Guard still stands the test of time. Hot Toys hasn't made it. Sideshow hasn't remade it yet. And it still looks really, really good. And again, another figure that this fall I just decided, hey, I gotta pull the trigger on it. And I have no regrets. These figures all look amazing together. And again, Sideshow knocked it out of the park. I couldn't pick just one, so I had to go with Jabba's Palace. And you might be mad at me for that, but it's my list. So I'm thankful for every figure in the collection. I'm thankful that I'm even able to be collecting, and you know, that the wife supports me and all that stuff. But most of all, I'm just thankful for health, faith, and just being able to enjoy life. So I hope you guys are just having a safe holiday this Thanksgiving, and that you're able to enjoy it with loved ones, and you know, maybe pick up a figure or two while you're at it. So again, let me know what your list is down below. My top 5 is Feral Predator at number 5, Tarkin at 4, Snowtroopers at number 3, the IC Customs 1989 Batman Vaults at number 2, and Jabba's Palace setup at number 1. Super thankful for all of these figures, and I can't wait to see what 2026 brings in just a month and a half. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, enjoy your Thanksgiving. Very thankful for each and every one of you that chooses to watch these videos, and stay safe out there, and God bless.